Before Resident Playbook became one of the most talked about K-dramas of 2025, it was already stirring headlines, long before a single episode even aired. From medical strikes to surprise cameos, cast confessions to emotional breakdowns, this hospital playlist spin-off had one of the rockiest, yet most rewarding journeys to the screen. And whether you're a loyal fan or just curious what all the hype's about, we've got the behind-the-scenes stories that'll make you see Resident Playbook in a whole new light. Buckle up, because some of these facts are as dramatic as the series itself. The show was delayed because of a real-life medical crisis. Let's start with one of the wildest production stories in recent K-drama history. Resident Playbook was originally set to premiere in summer 2024, but then real-life drama struck, literally. In 2024, South Korea faced a major medical crisis when over 10,000 trainee doctors resigned in protest over proposed reforms to increase medical school admissions. Hospitals were overwhelmed, public trust wavered, and the healthcare system was under intense pressure. Since Resident Playbook focused on young obstetrics and gynecology residents, a group already under scrutiny, it suddenly found itself at the center of a controversy. People accused the show of romanticizing a very real, very tense situation. Even though filming had already wrapped, the premiere was put on indefinite hold. Talk about bad timing. The cast barely remembered filming by the time it aired. When the show was finally greenlit for release in April 2025, the cast had a hard time recalling what they'd even filmed. Actor Jung joked in an interview that so much time had passed, he could barely remember shooting certain scenes. Co-star Youn chimed in that the long break actually made watching the series more enjoyable, as if she were seeing it for the first time with fresh eyes. And get this, when producer Shin Won-oh saw the final trailer after all the delays, he reportedly got emotional. Not because it was dramatic, because it was finally real. The obstetrics and gynecology focus was deeply personal. So why did Shin Won-oh choose the obstetrics and gynecology department for this story? According to him, it wasn't just random. Among all hospital departments, obstetrics and gynecology carries the emotional weight of both life and death, joyful births, devastating losses, and everything in between. He even drew a beautiful metaphor. Just as newborns enter the world in pain and uncertainty, so do young doctors as they start their careers, raw, unprepared, and full of questions. Yeah, that hits a little different now, doesn't it? This isn't just a spin-off, it's a parallel universe. For Hospital Playlist fans, this one's a treat. Resident Playbook doesn't take place after the original, it happens alongside it. That's right, the two shows are set in the same timeline, and there are actual references to events from Hospital Playlist. In one episode, they even confirm that Doctors Young and Chumina are now married. It's like the K-drama multiverse, except with scalpels instead of superpowers. The TXT cameo that blew up the ratings. When episode 9 dropped, fans were hit with a major surprise. TXT's Yeonjun and Subin made cameos as former members of a fictional K-pop group called Hi Boys. Their appearance revealed the backstory of resident OB-GYN, played by Kang Yoo-sok, who, surprise, used to be an idol before trading dance rehearsals for hospital scrubs. The episode included an emotional performance of the song When the Day Comes, and the full OST even features vocals from all 5 TXT members. That episode, it racked up the show's highest ratings yet, 6.2% nationwide. Now that's how you blend K-drama and K-pop magic. A first-time actress who nearly didn't get cast. Han Ye-ji plays the bright but nervous first-year resident Kim Sabi, and this was her acting debut. Here's the twist, producers initially imagined someone shorter for the role. But when Han Ye-ji auditioned, her take on the character was so heartfelt and authentic that they threw the height requirement out the window. She was nervous about keeping up with her more experienced co-stars, but her performance was so moving that even the director called it one of the best in the whole show. The cast formed a real-life support system. Youn, who plays Oh Yi-young, revealed that filming this series pushed her out of her comfort zone, but in the best way. She said that the cast became incredibly close, and that she learned just as much from her younger co-stars as they did from her. That support system made even the most stressful scenes easier to handle. One scene left the producer in tears. Shin Si-ah, who plays the reserved first-year Pyo-nam Kyung, had a particularly emotional moment in the series. In one scene, her character breaks down after getting bad news about a patient. It was so raw, so vulnerable, that even the producer admitted he teared up while watching. He said it reminded him why he became a storyteller in the first place. And yes, we cried too. Professor Cho was terrifying, with a soft side. Veteran actor Lee-hyun Kyun took on the role of Professor Cho Jun-mo, the intimidating senior doctor with a temper. His yelling was so intense that some of the younger cast members said they were genuinely startled during takes. But behind the scenes, Lee-hyun Kyun was warm and supportive, always making time to guide newer actors. It's giving strict dad energy, but the kind who drives you home after yelling at you. Authentic hospital set created from scratch. To make the drama feel as real as possible, the production team went all out to build a replica of the Yulja Medical Center's Jongno branch. They paid close attention to detail, from the equipment and lighting to the way nurses and doctors move in the hallways. Everything had to be medically accurate. Even the props were based on actual obstetrics and gynecology tools used in South Korean hospitals. No wonder the scenes feel so immersive. Director Lee Min-soo kept the vibes fun. Despite the heavy subject matter, the vibe on set was often fun and light, thanks to director Lee Min-soo. Known for his background in variety shows, Lee Min-soo used his comedic timing to keep the cast relaxed and natural. It created an environment where actors felt safe to take emotional risks and explore their characters. Think of it as serious drama made by someone who knows how to tell a good joke. Hospital playlist cameos hit fans in the feels. If you're a hospital playlist stan, this show did not disappoint. The cameos were not only nostalgic, they were perfectly placed. Here's the cameo lineup: An In-jin as Chu Mina in Episode 2, Jung Kyung-ho as Kim Jun-won in Episode 4, Yoo Yeon-sok as An Jung-won in Episode 5, and Jo Jong-sok and Jeon Mi-do as Lee Ik-jun and Chae Song-hwa in Episode 10. These appearances helped bridge the emotional world of both shows, and let's be honest, gave us all the fan service we didn't know we needed. The soundtrack is low-key a banger. Let's not forget the music. The original soundtrack for Resident Playbook is packed with emotional tracks like Start and Sunny Day. Not only did the songs chart, but they added an extra emotional punch to key scenes. Combined with TXT's feature on When the Day Comes, the OST might just be the most underrated part of the series. Seriously, go stream it. You'll thank us later. So there you have it. Resident Playbook is way more than just another medical K-drama. It's a story shaped by real-life events, powered by a dedicated cast, and packed with emotional gut punches and feel-good moments alike. If you love diving into these behind-the-scenes stories, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more K-drama deep dives and entertainment secrets. Got a favorite scene or theory about where the show is headed next? Drop it in the comments. We love hearing your take.